everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Layla here and today I'm going to be doing the baby names I love but won't be using tag that's been going around on YouTube. I got my list. Okay, so just as a disclaimer, I'm obviously not pregnant, but it's a fun little tag. I had fun thinking about what kind of names I might like to use in the future, and yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, first I have girls' names. So I've written out a list. I've got quite a lot of girls' names compared to boys' names. Don't know why. I don't know, I just think it's easier to think of girls' names than it is to think of boys' names. There's the girls' names. So the first girl name that I really like is the girl named Bella. I really like the name Bella. I just think it's so pretty and just like a beautiful girly girl name. But the reason I probably wouldn't use that name is because it is associated with like Disney princesses, and I wouldn't want to give her like, I don't know, I wouldn't want her to feel like she has to be that kind of thing. Obviously I would want my daughter to be as pink and girly as me because then we would have so much in common, but if she's not, I wouldn't want her to feel like she has to be. Okay, so my second name is Grace. Or Gracie. I really like the name Grace and Gracie. Oh, it's just so delicate, isn't it? I think maybe this is my problem, like I'm choosing too many like delicate names here, but I just like that name, Grace. I think it just sounds very like holy as well, and I'm quite a spiritual person myself, so yeah, it's a really nice name, but I think again it's very like girly and dainty, and if she's not like that then she's not like that. And also it's quite a common name now as well. A lot of people have that name, and personally, like, my name's Layla, and as you know, well, as I hope you know, my name is Layla, and I like the originality of that. Like, I've always kind of felt a bit different, a bit unique, just because, you know, not everyone has my name, and I think I'd like to pass it on to my kids and give them a name that's a bit unusual, because yeah, I just feel like it's nice to feel a bit special, and I like it, so they're gonna like it too. My third girl name is Roxy. Now, Roxy for me has been my all-time favourite name ever since I was little. I made it my middle name. It's not actually my middle name, but I just like decided that my middle name is Roxy when I was younger, and it's just like stuck ever since. So I kind of just see myself as Layla Amy Roxy now. I've always liked that name. I don't know why. There's a couple of reasons why, but I don't know, it's like a badass name, isn't it, Roxy? But I don't know, I don't think I'd call my kid that. It's just maybe because I have liked it for too long now. The next name is Zoey. I really like the name Zoey, spelled Z-O-E-Y. Yeah, it's just a really nice like girl name, and I just like Z's and stuff, because again it's a bit unusual like to have a Z in a name, I think. Although the name Zoey is quite common now, I think to have like a Z in a name is a bit unusual, so yeah, I like the idea of that, but it's more common like the name, so it's probably not going to be called Zoey. And the next one is Aria, or Aria, however you like to say it. It's such a pretty name. Like, I hadn't come across it before I saw it on the TV show Pretty Liars, but ever since I've heard that name, I've just loved it. It's so pretty and such a like flouncy, like girly name. But if I could say a reason why I wouldn't use it, it's probably because I found it from a TV show. I don't know if that's a valid reason, but if it is, otherwise I really like it. And the next one is Savannah. I just really like this name. Like, I think of a girl as Savannah and just think badass, you know, strong woman. I just really like that name. I think it's a really like sexy name as well. Is that weird to say, like, a sexy name if I want my daughter to be sexy? I don't know. But I don't know, like, it's weird to say, isn't it? But I guess it's nice to have a name where you can like feel yourself in it, and you can just be like, yeah, that's my name. But it is a bit long, that's the only thing. It's a bit long. Might be a pain in the ass to like write, and I guess you could shorten it to like Sav. I don't know. I'm not sure about Sav. I like Savannah. I don't really like Sav, so I wouldn't really want it to be shortened. And also there's a YouTuber I watch called Savannah, so I guess that's another reason. It's like, do you want to call, although she's like really cool, so I don't know. It's not a no, but I'm just trying to think of reasons why I wouldn't use it. I don't know, I'd use more. Okay, so I really like the name Ariana as well, Ariana. Again, it's like a bit like Aria, I guess. It's really pretty and sexy and just flamboyant. But there's a singer and she was there first, and I'm not gonna steal her reign. And I don't want my kid to think that she's been named after like a pop star either, because I don't know. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but you know, like in 50 years time, whatever, Ariana might be really uncool. She might be like the James Blunt of today, and then she's gonna be like, why did you call me after some really uncool pop singer? Who knows? You have to think about these things. You've got to think about the future. So I like the name Eva as well, and I like the name Melanie. And another name I really like, I've always liked, is Ruby. I've always liked like gemstone names. Anything that's like a gem, I don't know. It's just a nice name, I guess. But well, Jack, my partner, he doesn't like that name. When I mentioned it to him, he was like, oh no, I don't want that name. So if I wasn't gonna call my daughter that, like, I guess that would be why. I like the name Indy. Jack said he didn't like that one either. And also, if you watch Maria, is her name? Samantha Maria. If you watch Samantha Maria on YouTube, she just had a kid, and I think she called her kid Indy as well. So I wouldn't want to be like copying anyone. So, but it is a nice name, like Indy. You'd feel a bit indie, wouldn't you? Another name I like, which is actually from a book that I like loved forever, is Sephi or Persephone. I just love that name, and it's from the book Noughts and Crosses if you haven't read it. Yeah, it's a really cool name. Like, I just think it's like really, again, like a bit badass, but also very unusual. Like, I haven't had the name Sephi either, like, or Persephone, but it is from a book, so I don't know. I also like the name Eliza. I think it's such a nice name, and also there's some sort of air and grace about the name Eliza, and I like that. I think, personally, I think it's nice to have a name that you can feel proud of, and when other people hear it, that they'll assume that you're of a certain class. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, personally. I think it's a good thing. Obviously, if you're not like that, that's fine, but personally, I think it's nice. I'm gonna just list them now. I also like Sienna, Madison, Evangelina, and Melissa. Sienna I really like, but when I mentioned it to Jack again, he didn't like it. God, he's such a killer. He kills such all the good names. And also, like, I did get that from like Hollyoaks, I think. There was a girl called Sienna in it, so I got that from there. Melissa is a bit too common now, I think. It's a nice name, but a lot of people have it now. Evangeline is really nice, like such a pretty name. I can just see like stars surrounding the name Evangeline. It's a really nice name. My only thing is it might be a bit too long. Madison is like an American name. It's a very American name. It is a nice name, but it is very American, and obviously I'm not American. And also, whenever someone says Madison to me now, I'm just like, Addison Lee. Okay, so that's all my girls' names done. So I'm now going to go on to boys' names. The first name I've got is Elijah. I really actually like that name. Then I like Carter as well, but obviously, you know, don't want to be stepping on Jay-Z's toes or anything. I like Sebastian. Again, a very sort of nice name that's very kind of upper class. Sort of sets a precedence of who you're going to be. I don't know, I also do like the name Sebastian. Like, I think it's nice, but it's a bit long, and Jack is against that name for some reason. I like the name Jackson as well, but obviously if I'm going to have a baby with Jack, which hopefully I am, his name is Jack, so Jack and Jackson, probably not a good mix. I like the name Nathan as well. That's quite a nice name. Got a sturdy, strong English name there. Ezra, also I like that. That's also from Pretty Little Liars. And the last two I like is Tyler, and I like Vincent. So I actually have my boy name already chosen. I know that I'm going to call my son that if I have a boy in the future. I already know the name of that, but you know, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to like tempt fate. But anyway, If I have more than one boy, then I've got a list to choose from now. Anyway, also I hope this video hasn't been too long, but that is everything. That's all my boys' names, all my girls' names, and I guess we'll just have to see what the future holds, see if I use any of them, see if I don't. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Comment below, let me know what your favourite boys and girls' names are. Maybe you can give me some ideas because I'm a bit stuck on the boys' side, and maybe the girls had a bit. I know I have a long list, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you can like enlighten me to some really nice girls' names. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and let you go, let me go, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And remember, I am happy to support other small YouTubers as well. So yeah, comment your channels below if you want to support each other. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.